Hey everyone, this is Ayush, and today in this demo, we are going to see how FilterPixel works. So the first step when you see this screen after login is to create a new project. So I'm going to click this button and drag and drop my folder containing raw files or JPEGs. So this contains 240 raw files. And I'm going to name this project as Portrait Event 45, and then I'm clicking on Import. FilterPixel is so fast in generating previews from raw files, and that's why when you import all the raw photos together, you get instant previews in front of your screen. So on the right hand side of the screen, you see a panel, the side panel, right side panel, which gives you 3 tabs specifically. One is the review. So in the review tab, you check all the photos and check their focus quality and eye quality. So basically, you can check all the scores right away on the right side given by the AI, and you can also check the tags that AI is giving to every photo. Similarly, if I look into other photographs like this one out, all the photos, I can still take decisions even in the grid view. I don't need to go into the full screen view. But if I have to go to the warning tab to check what actually the AI is trying to give warning to, I can actually check all the photos out here on which the AI has taken a warning. And I can see that in the left side panel, which actually reflects all the faces that are present and are important within the picture. So if there are a lot of people in the picture, it is going to actually look for those which the photographer is trying to focus, and it actually extracts self if you think like the AI has not taken the right decision of any photo. For example, let's look at this one out. So this one, the AI says it has low quality eyes, but I just have a single shot of it and I really want it to be in my final selections. So I use the same keyboard shortcuts that I use in Lightroom, and I press P on the keyboard. And once I press P on the keyboard, I can select the photo and it goes back into the accepted section as you see here. So once you see the accepted section, this photo is accepted now. So I enter into the accepted section by clicking the smart panel on the top of accepted, and I can see this photo now inside the accepted section. So let's wait for a few moments while the AI completes its work. Okay, so the AI has completed the culling, and we can see that there are 151 photos placed inside the section without any issues. And then there are 34 photos which are rejected by the AI because of major issues. And we can check them out over here by going into this particular section. And then there are 55 photos which are placed as warnings. So we can also check if we want, and we can pick out our favorites from them. But there is also one important feature which you can explore. You can go into the filters tab in the left panel, and you can check all the analysis that has happened on the photos. So basically the graph shows that there are 151 unlabeled photos, and out of which there are the tags which are given by the AI. So you can filter them out by the tags. For example, I just want to see all the photos having closed eyes, so I can just switch off all of them and I can just look at the closed eyes. So all of the photos having closed eyes are then going to be here, and I can pick if I want any one of the closed eyes for my final selections. There is also one important category which we created, which is called intentional closed eyes. So sometimes the eyes are closed intentionally. So the AI is able to figure out that the eyes are actually closed intentionally, and based on that fact, it tries to get the photos which are intentionally closed so that it does not reject that photo and it accepts that photo. The next important step is to go through the unlabeled section, which is indicating all the photos without any issues, and start the final process of selection from here rather than looking at the junk. So out of these 151, probably I just want 84 or 90 of them. So the first thing I can do is I can group all the similar photos together. To group the similar photos together, I just need to click this button at the top, which is called AUTOGROUP. So AUTOGROUP is an interesting feature which creates the groups in the form of stack of cards. So now I can see all the photos in the form of stack of cards which are similar to each other. So this indicates that there are 10 photos, because it is written 1 of 10. So indicates that there are 10 photos in this particular stack, and all of them are going to be similar. I see a line of separation between all the photos which are similar and all the photos which are not similar. So the AI is very precise about picking what is the similarity. So I just need one out of every similar set. So probably what I can do is I can just go into the face view again, and I can check this one and this one out so that I can compare a bit about which face I really like, which expression I really like. I don't like this anyway, so I'm just going to pick the first one out because that was the best one. So I'm going to pick this one out, and I can skip the entire group by pressing the tab key on my keyboard, and I will enter into the next group quickly. And if you really want to select by the AI, or if you want AI to select for you, there is a feature which we have recently launched, and that is AUTOSELECT. By clicking AUTOSELECT, the AI is going to select for you, and that's the important part of the app. So when you click AUTOSELECT, the AI is going to pick based on your personal choices, and it's going to learn the way you are selecting the photo. So when I click auto select, the AI is going to select for you. So when I click auto select, as you have seen, there are now 67 photos into this section, and previously we have manually selected 2 photos only. So now because there are 67 photos, I can actually check what AI has selected for me by directly going into this section. So if I go and jump upon 67 photos, the AI is going to pick every one which is best out of duplicates, and all the ones which are single and there is no duplicate exists for them. So this is also one of the important core concept, that you are not going to miss any photo anyways, because the AI is always going to pick the one which does not have any similar photo. So here in this section, I see all the best one out. You can utilize the AI sliders by clicking on the toggle right below. So by dragging the AI slider towards the right, you are telling the AI to pick the best and the sharpest photo in this final category. So the more you drag towards the right, the more better photo is going to appear on the screen. So as you can see, I'm dragging it, and I've put like more than 73% of focus quality and 73% of high quality. I'm going to see all those photos with high focus and high quality over here, so that I can pick up my cover photo, or I can pick up my sneak peeks very easily. The last part about FilterPixel is you can go into export, and you can check what you want to export and where you want to export, whether it's a Lightroom or a local folder on your hard drive. You can just pick that up, and you can select the categories that you want to export and click export photos. Once you click export photos, it is going to open Lightroom automatically for you, and you are going to see all that what you have selected inside Lightroom. As you can see, all the photos which you have actually accepted are going to showcase as right text inside the Lightroom, so that it indicates that the FilterPixel has a tendency to integrate seamlessly with Lightroom, so you don't take junk into Lightroom, because Lightroom import also takes time. Now you just take 67 photos to Lightroom rather than 241, which also is a time saver. Once you are inside Lightroom, you're going to see that all the photos that are actually selected by you in the FilterPixel app are going to be shown as right text inside Lightroom, and what you can do is you can click import button right over here to import them inside Lightroom. That's pretty much of it. I hope you enjoy the tutorial, and I hope it helps you to go through the app and make your culling process smoother. Bye bye.